One on top. What was the name of that song? Mozzie had. It was in NWA. But that's it.
And
We
I'm gonna
gonna
give you
figure out
one.
the
I'm gonna
name
give
of
you
it.
one more though.
Let's do it.
And this is another movie, and it's not a song. It's
Okay.
just a tune, a background score to a film. Godfather. Have you seen Godfather?
We gonna get to that.
But the
We gonna get to that.
but the background music to Godfather is just cold. It's forever classic. Like when you
Godfather?
the original Godfather with yeah,
Like 19
like
70.
70s up, yeah.
Why do you know that?
I'm a movie buff, dog.
Okay.
So yeah, man, I didn't, I'm a student of film. I study films. I watch all types of films, and crime dramas is like my favorite. Is in my top three favorite genre of films. So it's like certain movies when you are in this business, you really kind of discredit it a little bit if you ain't seen it. Not for you, but I'm
No,
talking about
no,
like
no. I
as a
get it. No, I
filmmaker.
get it.
I can't be no filmmaker be saying I'm a filmmaker and I ain't never seen Godfather. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Willie
yeah,
Beam, man. I keep the ladies.
yeah.
So
That's
like that's
yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you this one too. I'm gonna name three movies, right? I want you to tell me which one is my favorite that you think.
Okay.
Boys in the Hood,
Mm-hmm.
Poetic Justice, and How Still I Got a Groove Back. Which one you think is Nick B's favorite?
Which one do I think is your favorite?
Which one you think is Nick B's favorite?
I'm gonna say Poetic Justice. Am I right or wrong?
What I'm gonna say is you're wrong, but you're not wrong though. The
Okay.
only reason why you're wrong, I've never seen none of them. I'm
What?
sorry, I've never. And I probably we can look in the camera, and my guys will back me up on this. I've
Say them
never
three
seen
movies again.
Poetic Justice. I don't remember which ones they was. I named three of them. We can rewind it,
But
but
even Poetic Justice,
I've never seen
you've
none of them.
never seen Poetic Justice.
The thing going around is like I've never seen black movies. Do you know what I mean? Like more
That
like
that
fifty
caused me to have
percent,
to take a drink
50
right there.
50% of them I haven't seen them. But the great thing about this is I got people in my city that's making them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it made me appreciate them more to pay attention to them more. But no, I never. I was watching like The Mask.
Okay.
I have seen A Bodyguard.
Okay.
I was forced to watch that like three times a week. My cousin was watching that joint like hella. Um, but yeah, I just for whatever reason I never. I was a sporty guy too though, so I never just
Okay.
really sat in the house and watched movies.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't that. So I guess we can begin. We can go on that. Like, what got you into um, not only filming movies, but when you're already a fan of movies,
Mm-hmm.
to get you in the when you watch movies, do you watch them to where you like, oh, I would have loved to shoot that scene, or was you like watching them? If that makes sense.
Yeah. So I've just always been a big fan of movies. It was crazy. I used to think that I could be an actor at one point, a
Gotcha.
long time ago. Like we talking like maybe middle school, high school. Uh, and it was just something I was just drawn to. You know what I'm saying? I just always was that guy that was that out of my friends and out of my family members would be like the first to see a certain movie. Um, and it was just something that I just took a huge liking to the craft and used to think at one point that I could be a damn actor.
When
But
did it start? When did it start though? Because we all watch movies or whatnot. Like when were you like, I gotta film this, or like I need to be a part of production of this. Back then, we just
you
watch it. It was never an instance where we'd be like, I want to shoot that. I want to get behind the lens.
bro, I'm about to give you a probably shocking answer. Probably when I saw Malcolm X. and I was like 7 or 8 when that came out. So when I seen that movie and I seen Denzel the way that he acted in that movie, I was like, damn, this is something that I feel I could do. But then
So
I ended up taking more of a liking to the behind the scene craft of it when I got to college.
did you feel like he was acting, or you like really believed it though? If that makes sense.
Both. I knew that I knew that he was acting as Malcolm X, but I mean he did the shit
At that
so
age?
yeah, bro. I did.
Oh,
I did. But I mean I also felt that like he was doing it so cold to where I mean he was just embodying Malcolm X. So I mean it was kind of hard. Even though I know that he's acting, but I'm watching it and I'm like forgetting that I'm watching it thinking that damn is this Malcolm X? Even though I know that it's not. You know what I'm saying?
was you already privy to Malcolm X though?
Nah, bro. Not really. Not until I saw that movie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because we was like, because we about the same age. So I think Malcolm X, because that movie came out in like 92. So it's like 7 or 8, depending on I don't the time of year it actually came out. Uh and so yeah, we wasn't really learning about Malcolm X like that in school for real. So, but yeah, man.
So you was already in filming at 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah. I was already like into it at that age, like interested in it.
So did you already have goals at that point? Like, hey, I want to whatever the case may be.
I ain't gonna necessarily say goals, but it was just something that I was just very interested in when I seen that movie.
So people was in PE. People love math.
Yeah.
You was like this, like
Yeah.
I know Malcolm. This Malcolm. Oh, he played that role great. That what at that
Yeah.
age?
Yeah. I was into that shit back then, bro. You could even ask like, cause Sam and a couple other people that you probably know Gary, G
Yeah,
Money the Boss, you could ask them like how I was back then.
I
I
went to
was I
addicts. I went to addicts with G Money.
Yeah, I was like that movie. I was that person that you would ask questions about movies. Like, hey man, what you think about this movie? What you think about that movie? Uh, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. I was into that shit back then. I mean, I was into sports too, but I wasn't just the most athletic dude, because if you know both of them, they
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah, yeah,
athletes. And
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean I played sports, but I wasn't just just super athletic cat. I ain't about to sit up here and act like I can hoop
I
or
guess to fast forward that from, let's fast track it from freshman year all the way to senior year, right?
mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know what they got going on
Mm-hmm.
as a freshman, let alone as a senior, what you're gonna do with your life. Did you already have it planned out what you was gonna do, or and did you already have film in mind when you came into high school?
Bro, I had film in mind, but I was still just very uncertain what route I was gonna go.
For us,
As far as like how I was gonna get there, and as far as you know, how can I put this? This may be something that may have to get edited a little bit.
no, no, this was good.
Let me ponder on that for a second, cause like,
And I'll just say me, like as a freshman, I was just doing just whatever, bro. Like I was super athletic, and I was just running around. I didn't really have a goal. I didn't have like anything mapped out. So senior year, I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to this school. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Being that you was already in, like, film was already your thing before you even got to high school.
right,
Was that part of your plans, like in life? Like,
it was.
you know
Yeah,
what I
it
mean?
was.
So did you?
It was a goal that I definitely had by high school that I wanted to like go to film school,
Yeah.
learn the craft, but I wasn't. the reason why I was a little hesitant on answering that because I wasn't necessarily like embedded in it like how the Hughes brothers was. I don't know if you know their story. The Hughes
Nah,
brother, the dudes that made like Menace to Society and all.
I haven't seen Menace to Society.
You've never seen Menace to
I haven't
Society.
seen Juice. I haven't seen.
Oh my God. But you know,
You
man,
ain't got to blame it on God.
okay, okay,
But
fine.
yeah,
But you know what the movie is, though, right? You've heard of Menace to
I
Society, right?
heard. I know it's a black movie. I haven't
Okay.
seen any.
Menace to Society was
It's a
made.
thing going around like, bro, this nigga don't
Okay.
know
So I'm
any black movie. I have not seen
so
any
Menace to Society was
black
made
pictures.
by these twin brothers, the Hughes brothers.
Okay,
And
I've heard of the use, but
the Hughes
okay,
brothers. They made their first like short film when they was like 12. And I wasn't necessarily that engulfed in it at that age. It was just something in my head, but I wasn't necessarily like actually like participating in it at that age.
okay,
If that, you know what I'm saying? It was just something that I knew I wanted to do, but I just probably just wasn't just given the resources or just had just the, um the push as maybe that they did. But it was just something that was always in my mind that I wanted to do. Um, very early, you know what I'm saying, all the way up until, college. But like I mentioned, it was something that I wanted to do. I was more so thinking that I wanted to be in front of the camera. I used to think that I wanted to be like an actor.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like around freshman year of college, it was like, nah, okay.
What college?
Texas Southern.
Okay,
Texas Southern.
for how'd
For
you get there?
God, I have a lot of family in Houston. And
So no scholarships.
I didn't get a scholarship. Nah. So but I got the I stayed with one of my aunts for a year. And so the start of my
On
sophomore
a
year.
dorm?
No, I stayed
At the
no
crib. Okay,
at the
okay.
crib. Yeah, I
Okay,
stayed.
I was about to say,
Yeah, no, no, no,
honestly,
no.
was at the dorm.
No, no,
Okay,
no,
okay,
no, no,
okay,
no,
okay.
no. But so I stayed. I never stayed on a dorm
Okay,
during my whole time down there. But living with my aunt allowed me to qualify for in-state tuition after a year. So after a year, I basically became like a Texas resident. And at the start of my sophomore year, I was, I was able to get in-state tuition.
okay,
So, but yeah, during that time in college is when I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pursue a behind the scene career in this versus trying to jump in front of the camera. I just kind of felt that like my personality and my talents and everything kind of suited more behind the scenes versus being in front of the camera. Yep, yep, yep. Creating, um, the storytelling part of it, just the whole nine, man. I just was really into the whole art form of creating art with the camera.
okay. This is what I'm saying. So for you just to get into camera, did something fail before? Like, cause this
Bro,
came easy for
check it
you.
out. I'm gonna tell
This
you.
came easy for you
You're
to
right.
do.
You're right. And so
Okay,
you know me. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
don't.
you
Okay,
know me a little bit. You know
okay,
me a little bit. And so you know that like I'm kind of laid back.
for sure.
You know what I mean? And so I feel like in most, let me not say that. Some actors are laid back, but I just felt that like my personality didn't really fit for being in front of the camera and
Yeah,
being like and getting to a level of a Denzel or or Al Pacino
I
or
guess I'm gonna
something.
say. I guess this is what I'm. This is my question. Is like, I don't feel like you just went hella full fledged into camera shit. There's something fell before you got to the camera. You know, say
Mhm.
you used to hoop. I wasn't the best at hooping. I wasn't the best football player. I wasn't the best runner. What led you?
Bro, you know what's crazy? Nothing failed. I never was in no plays or nothing.
So this is
Yeah,
really like
I just, I just in college, I just really just, how some people like hate learning about something, like they dread. history or science or whatever. Like I in college, I loved learning about editing. I loved learning about camera work. You know what I'm saying? I really um was eager to like go to class to learn about this stuff. I just took a liking to it, man. You
Out
know,
the gate.
out the
And
gate.
this is before it was this before the camera phone?
Yeah, this was right. It depends on what you consider the first camera phone.
The no kids with the snake joint. And you can get
I thought the Sanyo flips was the first, was the
it
shits
might
that
have
had.
been, but I just remember getting you can go to Blockbuster buy a little card.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
know,
think the Nokia had a camera on it.
it
I,
probably it
I
didn't.
really, if I'm not
But you could tell
mistaken,
it
I
probably
think I
didn't.
think the Sanyos, them gray Sanyos
But
was the first.
you was into this before that though. Or
Right
was it a
around.
little
See, the thing is, I don't even think like creating shit on your phone became
it
popular
didn't?
until honestly the iPhone one. Like even though we had cameras on like Sanyos or whatever, I think that was around like '02. It didn't really become popular recording and stuff with your phone until the first iPhone came out. I could be that's what I think.
Yeah,
That's my
it
strong
could
opinion. So
I,
that was around like '06, '07. And if we talking, did I get into this before '06, '07? Well,
yes.
yes, absolutely.
So where I seen you at, I'm super bad with years, but Vivi had shot a video
Hmm.
and it was at the plaza.
Yeah.
And this was the first video I seen like a from our town, like a full production, like acting
Hmm.
and the quality was stupid crazy.
Hmm.
That was the first time I've seen Chuck Browne productions. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Did you do something before that? Was that your first venture of that, or did you
Hmm.
have something going on before that?
I had some stuff going on before that. Yeah. I
If so, what made you go to the music videos or
so
his music video, Vivi?
well, I mean it's so I got a kind of a two-part answer to that. So in regard to what made me go to want to get into music videos, um I've just always just for one loved music videos. The music videos in the '90s were that was like the $1 million budget era. You know what I'm saying? It's
Uh,
if you think about it,
or $20 budget there.
not nah, bro.
Them niggas was in the motherfucking bathroom.
No. Oh, you must
Boys
have
to man, like they
you must have forgot some of the videos in the '90s, bro.
million.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna remind you the the hypnotized video with Biggie, the California Love video with Dre and Tupac.
But
That was like '96,
that was
'97.
them guys though. I'm talking about like Jagged Edge. They didn't
True,
have million
but
dollar videos.
they didn't. But I'm talking about. But if you think about it, those guys now
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
shooting videos like that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So back then, I was into music videos like a motherfucker too. Um, and while I was living in Texas, I had worked on a lot of like big budget music video sets. Like I on because right before I moved back here, it was like the
Hold on. You can't skip just to going to Texas and you was already on like big budget. So you left here and went to Texas and they just knew who you was?
okay, but I wasn't all right. So check it. I wasn't the man on the set.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was I was a production assistant. Um,
How did they know who you was when you just moved
I
up
was
there?
just networking with people. I just met people, bro. It was just build relationships with different people. And back then in Texas, Houston specifically, you had two dudes that were kind of the the big dog directors in Texas, which was Boomtown and Dr. Teeth. Those was a director names. They government names or something else, but they business names slash they director names or whatever. Mr. Boomtown and Dr. Teeth was those guys. And I had met both of them. I had met both of them, uh, introduced myself to both of them, built up a relationship with both of them, and was able to get myself on their sets, working as a entry level position, as a PA, as a production assistant, working on like Slim Thug shoots, Mike Jones shoots, Chameleon sets, Paul Wall, various different music videos like that.
Who
And
was the low budget cat that you worked on, but end up eventually getting on, or did you just
I
you
mean,
shot straight to the stars?
I mean,
I guess what I'm saying is it somebody that was here, and then you end up working with him, and he eventually got there, or you was just that dope, so you just had all A-listers.
I ain't gonna say all that.
So you had A-listers, got you. Okay,
Yeah,
all right. Yeah, I said, all right. I don't know how you got there, but we gonna figure it out.
yeah.
So you just
So let me finish.
okay, my bad.
So working on those shoots, and I don't want to just be too long winded on this, but just working on those different sets, I learned a lot. I learned a lot, and with everything that I learned, I wanted to bring that back here, and I'm like, I'm gonna go back to
Why?
Case.
Why?
Well, I mean, I was moving back for various reasons, and and I'm a hustler, man. I'm a hard worker, and I'm not gonna just move back just to be doing nothing. I wanted to move back to my city and make a name for myself, and be the best out here in what I was doing. And and not to knock anybody that was doing video production, prior to 2009, 2010, but I really hadn't seen a lot of independent music videos at that time that were really of quality. So I'm like, let me bring a big budget level feel back to KC at a, indie level affordable price. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So when I did VV's video and some other videos, that was the intent. To, even though I wasn't getting the Boomtown money for, that, or the Dr. Teeth money or the Hype Williams money or whatever, like, let me still go into this as if I'm getting paid that.
The intent was to be the best year, right?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
With that, I would assume you didn't grow up with both parents.
That I did or I didn't.
Didn't.
I did, but I in the house.
Not in the house.
Correct.
Do you think that plays a part on our mind frame?
It
For
depends.
some reason, when you said like you wanted to be the for some reason, it's like
Hmm.
you didn't have to be the best. You was already the best at that point. So why does he want to be the best? Like why is that the focus at this point? And he was already dope. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? So
Hmm.
it makes me want to dig deep in like what in his mind made him want to be that, and what was going on before that. To for me, this is just my. I could be wrong. My thinking is
Hmm.
behind every dope motherfucker, is something fucked up about him that made him strive so hard to be so dope.
Hmm.
What is that in you? What like
Hmm.
if we was to dig real deep into that, and nobody was to know nothing, bro, and we
Hmm.
had to really figure out like what made him want to be that, like what got him there,
Hmm. Hmm.
what was that? I don't want to be no therapist on that,
No, I mean
but
that's
that
a that's a good question.
it just struck me when you said like I would have never imagined you want to be the dopest. because you don't talk a lot. I say that a lot.
What's
With people
here's
that don't talk a lot, something to
well,
them.
here's the thing, bro. You know, I'm not. How can I put this? I like to let the work speak for itself, bro. And I don't want to. I'm not just no boast and brag type of dude. I feel like I don't really need to be. I let other people boast and brag on my behalf because the work will justify that. You know what I'm saying? The work will be able to speak for itself. The work will be able to allow other people to speak for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really need to. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you done heard the phrase like the motherfuckers that talk the most or get it the least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been hearing that shit since high school, and that phrase stuck with me till now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to boast and brag and talk a lot from a braggadocious perspective. I'll just let the work talk for itself, the art talk for itself.
What gives you the motivation to pursue any of this though? It's something that was going on to where it makes you do that.
Bro,
To make you want to be the best. Like what would make you want to be the best?
shit. I mean, that's a good one, dog. What would make me want to be the best? And obviously, the way I'm answering this, we may have to edit it because
Nah, we
I
ain't editing shit. I just say this because when I got into whatever I got into, right, I will always speak on my guys, and I feel like my guys was the best. But
we may have to edit one thing though. I gotta go to the bathroom.
go ahead, yeah, that's cool. I'm with that.
Where's the bathroom at? Back
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Okay.
back to there. But you can keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I'm just speaking for me with music, right? I jumped into music because of my guys, right? And they could have not been the best. But I'm representing that nigga bitch is loud as shit. But like I just felt like my guys was the best at it. That might not have been the best approach either. Because me representing for my guys and saying my guys is the best, it put it put a target on their back. Anytime you say you the best, it's automatic target. Like LeBron, he'll never get his just due for what he doing, for what he is doing. And they compare him to Jordan. Like that's not a small task. So he will always get like the short end of the stick because people compared him to Jordan. But people take away from everything that he does because they compare him to Jordan. But like, bro, what he's done, it's never been done, bro. Like Jordan was athletic, he did do his thing, but like Bron, he could do everything without anybody telling him to do it. So and I feel like us now, even here, we're so competitive. It's crab in a bucket mentality, bro. Like people just don't roll with like say you got something hot or you the guy with it right now. A lot of people will hate on that instead of like running with it and supporting it and promoting it. So it's just it's I went on a tangent, my bad, but like it just gets like that, bro. When you're the best, like people, it's like you get scrutinized if you're one of the elite. If you're the elite, people scrutinize you opposed to opposed to like helping you out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
You
why
do.
not help me if I'm one of the best? What can I do to help you out?
Exactly.
Opposed to like, oh yeah, they're trying to pick your flaws if you're the best.
Right.
They don't do that with the worst.
It's
They
true.
just pick away at the I ain't gonna say the best, but at the elite. Well,
Mm-hmm.
like LeBron, well he can't dribble. Like that's the first thing you gonna say he can't dribble.
Yeah.
Like name like the stuff he can do good. So, and I feel like that's what happened here, bro. A lot of people that do a lot of great things, it's not a lot of backing behind it, and to help them do that. But once you pop off, hey, boy, Kansas City,
Mm-hmm.
bro, you stop. You don't want to be repping Kansas City like that. But now
Mm-hmm.
you on like niggas want to rep it hella now, like.
Right.
So it's just terrible, but it is what it is. That's just what happens. It is what it is. But you're a man. Why you don't really talk a lot?
Let me
What you
ask you
do?
this. What you
Go ahead.
mean? So
Go
you
ahead.
mean like on social media or like
You
just
don't
in
talk.
person?
Period. Period, bro. Like online, you don't say anything for real like that.
And you know what, bro? That goes back to me like what I said just a couple minutes ago. I don't really. We live in an era where feel people feel like you have to talk, and I guess this whole social media era or whatever, and it's just kind of like weird to me a little bit that that we have to kind of just talk or post or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And people want to see your personality, or people want to see that you're not a damn robot or whatever. That you know what I mean? But like, I don't know, but why? I you know what I mean? Because like, even if you look at, I don't know if you ever read this book,
I
and I'm and
haven't.
I've never and I the book I'm about to reference, I've never read the whole book, but you should, but you at least need to just kind of like look up this book and read as much of it. It's a big ass book, which is the 50 Laws of Power. I know you didn't heard about that book. There's one of the 50 Laws of Power that talks about don't let everybody know everything. Kind of stay a little mysterious. And that's kind of how I like to be on social media a little bit. I don't want everybody to just know everything about me. I want to like kind of pop in here and there, go away. Pop in here and there, go away. You know what I mean? I want people to kind of like wonder, like, damn, what the fuck Chuck up to?
Boy, how
And then
hard
just out of nowhere, just hit people with a new movie. Or hit people with something just, you know what I mean?
you get gratification out of that?
Yeah.
But how hard is that to do though? Well, I guess it might not be.
Cause for me, when I'm okay, so the times when cause I talk every now and then, bro, on social media. Not a lot. You're right. But every now and then when I do, I do. And here's my issue. When I talk on social media, bro, I feel obligated to like engage and have to like literally talk
To
and
the
like
people.
respond and communicate. And that shit is fucking time consuming, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's 8 hours it's 24 hours in a day. We sleep for about an average of 6 to 8 hours. And so I'm awake for about 16-ish hours. So if I post whatever I post, damn, I gotta sit here for a couple of hours and fuck with this. When I just be feeling like, damn, I could be doing something else.
Shout out to my guy Al. And this just came natural. Out of 24 hours in a day, like where do you where you get your time at? And I only say that because I know you're creative.
Mm-hmm.
Like just say me, right? I've been spending my whole entire since '05, like just being a creative, whether it be music or a podcast or do this, I'm supporting this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. And it's hindered me from living my life that I probably got a whole different life I could be living outside of here.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been trying to be a creator. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna say trying. It's just what I just love my city and everything like with music or anything got anybody got going anybody got anybody that got something going on, I try to support it. Just appreciate it, man, while we here.
Mm-hmm.
I say this all the time, like all my efforts will be recognized when I'm gone. I hate
Mm-hmm.
to say that, but it will.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Once you gone, everybody, oh, boy, the nigga, he was, well, he always,
But why is it
he
like
did.
that though?
It's just,
It's
I
really
don't
bullshit
know.
if you think about it.
It is. I don't even want to think about it though.
I
But
don't
it's
want to think
just,
about it either.
I just blow it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's why I appreciate everything and everybody I come across. I'm appreciative for y'all being here, doing what everybody got to do. You
Hmm.
took time out of your day. It might have been money you took time out of, but I definitely appreciate it. If it's something you can need, what do you need help with?
I mean, we
You're not gonna
always.
ask for help, but what do you need help with shooting these films, and what is this? What is the misconception of the help as well? What I mean by that is people don't think that they can help out, but they can. Just the littlest of say you shoot everything, if somebody be here to break everything down,
Hmm.
you're not gonna really ask for help though. At the end of the day, too, though. But
No,
what's on a small scale? What can anybody do to help you? Because
I
you're a man of
mean,
you don't really talk a lot.
yeah. I
Well,
mean,
you talk a lot to your people.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
we don't.
So if I mean anything that somebody could do to help, you could just, I'm always looking for crew members. There are some film sets that have 100 crew members, or some that have 5 crew members. There's a position for everything, and if you want to be a part of anything that I got going on, just you can hit me up on my Facebook, on my Instagram. You can email me at contact at chuckbrowneproductions.com. Um, and that's Brown with the E, and then Productions with an S. And I could always use some help. Nobody does this alone. Nobody is successful at this alone. Any filmmaker that you can think of has a significant amount of help if they're good at what they do. Now, if they're not good at what they do, then you probably have never heard of them. They really ain't never just taken off. But anybody this situation that's ever taken off, they have a lot of help. You know what I'm saying? From your Spike Lees, from your Steven Spielbergs, from you know Martin Scorsese's, Anton Fuqua. These people had a lot of help. So, and I currently I got a decent amount of help right now, and everybody that has helped me out with anything, I super appreciate. But could always use more.
So I got an idea to get us all rich, right? Um, I ain't gonna say us all, but just a couple of us. Um, so what? How? Okay, I ain't gonna ask that, but I gotta say this. How much? What won't you shoot? Your integrity. What would your integrity not let you shoot? I just say this, like a lot of people like it take 50 seconds to go viral. Or so somebody come and paid you $10,000 to shoot some shit of this buddy over there, fucking buddy in the corner.
I wouldn't shoot that. And not even just because it's a dude on a dude. Even if it was a dude fucking a chick, I wouldn't film that. I ain't about to tap. And I've been asked to do that type of shit before.
And that's why I was
Yeah,
trying to bring it in, like, but
nah.
like
I
not.
just I'm not doing down the porno route. Because once you tap into that world, there's no coming back. And then now Chuck Brown is the porno filmmaker, and that ain't what I'm
Booty
trying to.
hole Brown,
That
they
ain't
gonna
what
change your name.
that ain't. I ain't about to allow that, nigga. No. No, sir.
So do
Not.
you get hella offers about that?
I ain't gonna say hella, but
Do
I've
they
been.
be like, bro, Chuck, your quality is just so crazy. I feel like, nigga, if I really got it,
So here's the thing. I think people know who to ask to do that type of shit. And so I don't get just like a plethora of fucking people inquiring about things of that nature. But over the years, like I'd say somewhere between 3 to 5 times.
A year?
No, just in all in totality,
Period.
ever. Yeah, and I've turned it down. So
The future of Chuck Brown, man. Where do you see your future? What do you see? No, I ain't gonna say where do you see your future. What is your goal? 5 year goal.
my 5 year goal, bro.
Hold on, no, let's pause that right.
Okay,
What do you got going on now? And just tell us what you got going on now first.
got you. Right now, I have a new film titled "Vengeful" that I co-produced with Bobby J. Coleman. I directed the film and was, co-cast and direct on the film. Um, did a lot. It was a lot of work. So I have that coming up, and that is slated to come out uh, September 22nd. We're having a premiere for it. It's not coming out everywhere September 22nd, but it's coming out at the Gym Theater September 22nd, where we're looking to pack out the house. We're looking to fill the room
What
at
house?
the Gym Theater on 18th and Vine, and
When?
on September 22nd.
Okay.
This is a
So
very,
that's like listening party type shit, basically. September
in a
22nd.
way,
It
I don't want
actually
to
comes out. Does it come
So
out in
okay, so
September?
check it out. So usually when you some of these film premieres, especially like the Hollywood ones, they have a premiere, and then like maybe 4 or 5 days later, it comes out everywhere to the movie
Okay.
theater. This, no, we're having a premiere that is a kind of, I guess, in a way, an exclusive screening to come see this movie while the distribution is being worked on.
What date is that?
That's September 22nd.
Show these niggas that.
That is September 22nd at the Gym Theater.
Premiere for.
Premiere for a film called Vengeful, directed by me, starring Bobby J. Coleman, written by Bobby J. Coleman, co-produced by myself and Bobby J. Coleman, with a great cast and crew, all from Kansas City, Missouri.
How much does it mean for your whole city to be there for that?
It would mean a lot if everybody could buy a ticket to that.
So what do you got to do
You
to
gotta
get that?
go
No,
to
no, no, no. What do you got to do to make sure you capitalize on that? I feel like you're the brains of like getting this shit done, but like I feel like I can make songs all day, right?
mm-hmm,
If I don't promote them, but it really don't. If nobody hear them,
mm-hmm.
people ain't gonna know how I feel about it. You don't do a lot of talking, like I said. People don't know that this means something to you. So what can you do to get everybody to know that this means something to you?
Hey, look here. This means a lot to me. I've been doing video and film production for a long time. This is the best damn work I've done.
Come on,
Out of anything that I've
come
done,
on.
I done 100 something music videos. I done all commercials. I done these very short films. I done helped
Timestamp,
all these people out with their projects.
timestamp.
This is my best work that I've ever done, and it's only gonna get better. So this is a significant level up from my last film, from everything that I did prior to my last film. You're not gonna want to miss this. Please come out and check this out. This is the dopest independent film in Kansas City. And that ain't a knock on what
Yeah,
anybody else here is doing. I'm just speaking highly of what I created. And what I created with the crew that I had helped create this project, we put our foot down with this joint. This is the best suspense thriller film, independently shot, ever in Kansas City, come out and check this mug out September 22nd. Was that good?
That was great. That was great, bro. And that's what I be needing, bro, because a lot of people, like I got a lot of people that rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't believe in it. I ain't gonna say they don't believe in it, but they don't push it. I can't push your stuff more than you push it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you push it, like just like you said that, I feel like I want to stand behind you,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
like we own that. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
like when you, I just think our city is more of a music city. It's slowly getting to the movies,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a good thing. But like, so doing that, it's easy because there's not a lot of y'all doing it. It's about 4 or 5 people doing movies.
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody do it, I feel like you got to capitalize on it. It got to look good because you only get one chance at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to do everything you can to make this look good as you possibly could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it look bigger than what it is too, though.
Exactly.
So if it do look good, it still look good in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you throw your movie joint, everybody pull up. I ain't gonna say everybody pull up. If nobody really pulls up, who really believes in it? It could be dope.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually pulled up to a watch party of yours. I was highly impressed. I came out to work on the humbug, and I was impressed, bro. I don't pull up to a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
I came there. I pulled up to the what's the name of it?
The shutdown.
The shutdown. It was good. It was to be some local movie production. So many people I noticed in it. Like in every, a lot of people can act, and one of my things is interviewing people that's doing things that they're doing now, but they really didn't foresee themselves doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the popper, right? He rapped. He didn't foresee himself having a clothing line that's popping more than his rap.
Mm-hmm.
Mac James, he do healthy hip hop now.
Right.
We know him as Mac James.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, what he's doing is more beneficial than what he's doing. CW the Youngblood.
Mm-hmm.
He's we know him more online. I know his music, but it's like the life of me. When I stop music, I feel like it's something else that's going on that's going to catapult me up more than what the music did. So and I feel like it's a lot of that going on here in Kansas City.
Yeah, it is.
Stop doing what you think you should do, and do go with Plan B. See what
Mm-hmm.
Plan B do.
Yeah.
That Plan B be it. You know what I mean? So
Straight up.
I don't know, bro. It's just like we got like I want to sit down with you more after the film was done.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to say, I just want to end off on this. Like I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna go over there by Al Capone here in a second, right? If you can give anybody, I can never ever see you again in life, right? Uh, my son, you'll see my son one day, and you be like, "Boy, Nick, if I can give you any advice, what would you give my son for as advice, or anybody? Like, what's the advice that Chuck Browne will give anybody if nobody will ever see Chuck Browne again?"
Whoa. That's deep.
It's deep,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna
man.
walk off and you gonna talk to that lens right in there,
Okay. All right.
and I just I
Yeah.
want to know that I'm gonna sit back here by our opponent and kind of peep.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. All right. I mean, to start out, Chuck Brown has aspirations to I want to live a very long life. I'll say that. You know, I want to live to be 100. But um but any advice I could give to a kid is to do not be a follower. Be a leader, even if it means you're not necessarily the coolest kid or whatever. You're not the most. You're not following trends or whatever. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Stay positive. Get this. Okay, hold on.
No, keep it. No, just keep,
I'm
just
fucking
talk.
up. I'm fucking up.
No, do you?
Okay.
Just speak the real.
Okay.
We can
Okay.
never ever see you again, bro. What can we learn from Chuck Brown?
Okay.
I learned that from Chuck Brown.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That was it though. That was
Okay.
it too.
That. Yeah. I was flowing. I
No,
was.
that was it too. Yeah, yeah. Like we.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there it is. Just be a leader. Don't be a follower. Um. Keep your word. Respect your parents. Uh. Do what your parents tell you to do, and don't be easily persuaded and provoked by your friends that's trying to be negative. Um, my pops used to always tell me you only get one true friend in your whole life. I always remember that when you thinking that you got all these little friends that you got, all these dudes and all these girls ain't gonna be your friends once as time moves on. So just do you, and don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Just focus on you and focus on getting good grades and focus on continuing to learn and get your education after high school because that's just the beginning, and that don't necessarily even mean just college, but just some form of learning and education post high school.